All right, today we're going to talk about taming Mr. Market. And what we're really doing is completely reframing how you think about the stock market. We're going to take all those chaotic swings, the ones that cause all that anxiety, and turn them into a powerful source of opportunity. Sounds good, right? So let me ask you something. Does the stock market kind of control your emotions? Be honest with yourself. You check your portfolio, right? The ticker's flashing red, and oh man, you feel that knot in your stomach. But then it swings green, and suddenly you're a genius. If any of that sounds familiar, it's because for most of us, the market's daily mood becomes our daily mood. Yeah, it's a total emotional roller coaster, and we get caught in this trap. When prices are just soaring, we feel amazing, right? We get greedy, we get that FOMO, that fear of missing out. But then, when prices are plummeting, we totally panic. We're convinced we've got to sell everything before it all goes to zero. It's a classic cycle. But here's the thing. Why do we feel this way? Well, it's because we're making a huge mistake, a really fundamental one. We treat the market's price as its true value. We look at that daily stock price and we think it's some kind of final judgment, like an all-knowing verdict on what a company is really worth. But that's just not what it is. Not at all. So let's just flip the script entirely. What if the market wasn't this wise, all-knowing judge? What if it wasn't some perfect calculating machine? What if it was more like an emotional business partner? A really moody one. Okay, so to help us with this idea, we're going to meet our new bipolar partner. And for this, we're going to borrow a brilliant idea, an allegory really, from the father of value investing himself, the legendary Benjamin Graham. He basically asks us to imagine our relationship with the market totally differently. Not you versus the S&P 500, but you in a partnership with one, well, let's just say one very peculiar individual. So let's meet this guy, Mr. Market. Think of him as an allegory for the stock market. He is your business partner in every single investment you own. And the thing about Mr. Market is he's a little manic depressive. Some days he's totally euphoric. He's convinced your business is the greatest thing since sliced bread and it's going to change the world. But on other days, oh boy, he's just inconsolably depressed, absolutely certain that everything is doomed. And his crazy mood swings, they directly dictate the prices he offers you every single day. And here it is, right from the man himself. Benjamin Graham wrote, "Imagine you own a small share in a business. Your partner, Mr. Market, is very obliging. Every day he tells you what he thinks your interest is worth and offers to either buy you out or sell you more on that basis." Now, think about that for a second. He tells you what he thinks it's worth. It's just his opinion, and it's an opinion based on his mood that day. He's always there, always obliging, but his offers are driven purely by his fleeting emotions. So that's the setup. Every day he's there with an offer. So what are the rules of the game? How do you deal with this emotional partner? It's actually super simple, and this is where all your power comes from. Okay, it breaks down into 3 simple steps. 1, every day, Mr. Market quotes you a price. 2, he offers to either buy your shares or sell you his. And 3, and this is the big one, the real game changer, you are completely free to just ignore him. You are under zero obligation to do anything. You have the absolute power to listen to his crazy, manic, or depressed ramblings and then just walk away. And this really gets to the heart of it, right? His quotes are based on his mood, not on the business's real value. The price he's yelling at you has almost nothing to do with the actual underlying value of the business you both own. It's just a reflection of how he's feeling that day. Your job is to know the real value and completely separate it from his daily drama. And this, right here, is your strategic advantage. This is the moment you stop being a victim of the market's whims and you become a savvy strategist. His emotional problem? That becomes your financial opportunity. It really boils down to this simple 2-part strategy. Look, when Mr. Market is totally panicked and he's offering you ridiculously low prices, you don't panic with him. That's when you buy the opportunity. And on the flip side, when he's euphoric, offering you absurdly high prices, you don't get greedy. You happily sell right into his greed. But what's the single most powerful action you can take? It might surprise you. It's doing nothing. Seriously. The most powerful tool you have is the ability to just say, nope, not today, and do absolutely nothing. If his prices don't make sense based on your own rational analysis, you just ignore him. You wait for his mood to swing to a place that's actually useful for you. You see how this works? This mental shift changes absolutely everything. By thinking of the market as Mr. Market, you flip the whole power dynamic on its head. He's no longer your master, telling you what your stuff is worth. He becomes your servant, a very useful, if emotional servant, who just brings you opportunities whenever his mood creates them. So let's just lock in this new mindset. Think of it like this. First, the market's price is just an opportunity. It's not an instruction, it's just an offer. Second, your analysis, your homework, that's what matters, not his mood. Third, you decide when to act. He can never, ever force you. And finally, his volatility, that's there to serve you, not the other way around. It's not your enemy anymore. And that's the whole shebang. You turn that bipolar volatility into a business opportunity. You're taking the very thing that makes most people so anxious, the market's wild bipolar nature, and you're systematically turning it into your advantage. You're not playing his game anymore. Now, he's playing yours. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. The next time the market swings, the next time it has one of those wild days and Mr. Market is either screaming for joy or crying in despair, who's going to be in charge? You or him?